Hey guys, here is another trash to treasure video. This is a cutting board I picked up at the thrift store for $2.99. And somebody put this rubber backing on it so that it wouldn't slide. And it's actually okay because I'm not anticipating somebody's going to really use this for a cutting board. I think it's going to be a decor piece, and it is going to be a decor piece because I'm going to make it a decor piece. I also have this that I'm going to work with, and this. So let's do these three items. Let's turn them into something worth keeping. I mean, this actually looks perfect. It's just kind of plain. So I have some plans for that once we get it stained and everything. And I'm just wondering, I really don't want to go sand, but I'm thinking this is going to need sanding. Okay, well, I'm going to give it a stain and see what happens. If it needs to be sanded, I guess we're going to go do that. Board came out and it's clearly not perfectly stained, and I'm okay with that because I am going to do a whitewash, so I'm going to see how that goes. Same thing with this cutting board. This side's not quite as bad as this one, but I think that all the different colors kind of add a rusticness to it. I actually kind of like this side better. And then we have this. And whatever wood this is didn't stain up as nice as the wooden bowl part. But yeah, that's what we came up with at this point. Now I'm going to do a whitewash, and I had this container of DIY vintage linen. It just had like a small layer on the bottom. It was kind of dry and just kind of gooey. So I added water, mixed it up, and that's going to be my whitewash. So I had about just a half an inch of paint, and I filled it up to about here. I can't open it with the one hand. So anyway, I'll be back and we'll look at how the whitewash turns out. Whitewash on this piece 3 times, and it's not white enough for me. So I'm going to come in with some vintage linen, and I'm going to dry brush it and then go over it with some water. So that's what I'm going to do next. Let me see if I can. Ooh. Okay, let's see. So this is kind of dry brushed. Before I was using this liquidy watery, and now I'm coming in with more the thicker paint and just taking it lightly and brushing it over, and then I'm going to wipe it off. It is hard to do with one hand, so I'll be back. 3 pieces stained first, and then like this one I did a white wash, and on these 2 I just did a white dry brush, and I like these 2 better. This one's okay, but I definitely like these 2 better. So I did learn something as far as that goes, that I like the dry brush look on top of the stain better than the, I don't know, the whitewash. So I'm going to decide what I'm going to put on my pieces now. Probably stencil on this one. And if I stencil, I will definitely do a video on the stenciling. But I'm thinking on this piece, I have some leftover pieces from a transfer, and that's what I'm thinking on this one. So we're going to think on that, and I'll be back. These projects that I'm doing a video on, and I'm realizing I have to go back out to my building, my studio. It is definitely sunny outside, but it is cold, cold, cold. Super cold. Honey is like so concerned about me walking on this slate rock. He's like, walk in the grass. I'm going to build you a sidewalk. Ooh, it's nice in here. Okay. I could have sworn I grabbed both of my... I had two. Ooh, look at those hands. Christmas stencils. I need to find something to go. Here is this one. It's the red truck stencil. Here you go. You can kind of see it. Okay, so I need that one. And I got to find a different one for something. Yeah, I'll be back. I've decided to go with this stencil from Jamie Ray Vintage. And it says old fashioned hot cocoa served all day, 25 cents a cup. And I'm torn, super torn on to do this multicolored or just white or just red. I'm frustrated right now because I'm gonna go multicolored. Ugh. Okay. So I'm using some brushes that aren't necessarily meant for stenciling, but that's what I got. So I need to offload better because that is too... So before I go any further, okay, that looks okay. And I have to decide what I'm gonna do. Red, obviously, candy canes are gonna be red. And it's a little bit hard with these brushes that are a little bit big. I need to order the JRV brushes, but they're so expensive. So as you can see, I am just holding down my stencil as opposed to taping it down. I do recommend, probably works better for most people, to tape it down. Yeah, this is definitely hard to do. Yeah, it's definitely hard to do just holding it. So I think next time I would. I think I'm gonna... Somebody had asked me before to do a stenciling video a long time ago. So here it is. It's a little bit boring. It has been so snowy here. It's not even Halloween, but snow, snow, snow in Denver. And I'm definitely not one to complain about snow, but it does wreak havoc on the pet grooming business. All right. I hadn't intended to do it, but I realized there are green leaves there, so I'm gonna have to go get some green. To make that look proper. I debated for 2 seconds on making this red and decided no. Alright, let's see if we can make our little berries red. Well, I got some red on my S there. Okay. All right. Now I got to go get some green, and I'll be back. The green. I don't have another stencil brush in the house, so I'm going to use a regular brush. And the really super nice thing about this project is that if this doesn't sell for Christmas, I can bring it home, sand it off, and do a traditional regular stencil on it for a year-round decor piece. I'm using Aviary as my color, and I think it's a really nice green, real farmhouse looking. Uh-oh, I got some red on there. All right, I did want to do another little bit of red on my candy canes. All right. Maybe I should go over some of this white, because some of it looks like it could use another coat. Oh yeah, definitely gonna look better. really hope this is going to come out cute. I love this shape of this cutting board so much, and I think I got it for like $1 because it's kind of in bad shape, and I knew I was going to paint it anyway, so all right, moment of truth, people. Yay! Oh, I think it's so cute. What do you guys think? Ah, I love it. Except there's a little bit of white on my candy cane. And I can always fix that with a small brush if I am so inclined, but I think that came out awesome. Oh, all right. So let's set that aside. And on this bucket, what did I bring in for this bucket? I brought in this word Farmhouse. And I'm just going to do this in white. I'm just going to hold that down. This little bucket, I think I paid about $5 for it, which is more than I probably normally would, but it was such a nice shape and it had that insert in it that I figured I could sell this bucket, especially if I painted it and stenciled it, for about $20. Ta-da! That came out really nice. And then I'll distress it too. So, you know, that's the nice thing about these things is you can even distress them more. And I'm just going to add some white dry brush to this because I think that looks good too. I like the more rusticness of it. And I think somebody's going to need this bucket for their farmhouse decor. Definitely. So there we go. All right, I'll show you the finished projects all, because I didn't show you the large one. I did that one off camera. So I'm going to come back and show it to you all laid out. 3 finished projects. The bucket. And you know, you could put this in your kitchen and you could put anything in here. You could put fruit. I love this bucket. And the very cool thing is this comes out and you can clean it. Love it. That's definitely a $20 item that I paid either $5 or $6 for. This was like a $2 or $3 item. Love how it came out. Super, super cute for the holiday. And this actually was the cheapest item. This was $1.99. And it came out uber cute. I might actually lay my stencil back on here and go over the Santa and the reindeer one more time. But all I have to do at this point, I'm going to distress maybe just a little bit and clear coat, and these pieces are good to go. So I hope that you're enjoying seeing what you can create with normal everyday items that you can purchase at your local thrift store and turn into some type of farmhouse or holiday decor. I love it. I'm having a ton of fun. Please hit the subscribe button, the bell notification to get more videos like this. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it so you can help us grow our channel. Thanks for watching.